Habits can literally make you or can destroy you. I hope from the last video you have understood that habits are so powerful that it can literally make you or can destroy you. Habits are like double-edged swords. If you do right habits, you will be successful. But if you do bad habits, it can also destroy you. So in the last video, I have told you the importance of habits. And in this video, I will give you 4 steps to create good habits in your life. I am making a series about atomic habits. I am going to summarize every chapter of this book in upcoming videos. This is the episode 2. Today we will learn how to create good habits. To create good habits in your life, you need to first understand what habit is. A habit is a behavior that has been done enough times, that has been repeated enough times to become automatic. The process of habit formation starts with trial and error. When you come across a new situation, your brain analyzes the situation and makes a decision. The first time you come across a problem, your brain does not know how to respond. You try, you fail, but eventually your brain discovers a solution. And if that solution gives you a reward, it becomes a habit. You are feeling anxious, that's a problem. When you discover that, you go for a run or you go for a walk, you feel good, that's a solution. You are mentally exhausted from long day of work, that's a problem. You discover that playing video games after coming from work calms you down. That's the solution. You came across a question, you came across a problem, you try, you explore, and eventually you stumble across a solution. And that solution gives you a reward. That's when a habit is formed. And when that same problem occurs in your life again, your brain knows what reward it will get. Now you know what are habits and how habits are formed. Now we will know how habits work. So the process of building a habit can be divided into 4 stages. Stage number 1, which is a trigger that triggers your habit, that makes you do that habit. Second stage, craving. When your brain gets triggered, it sends you a message that you have to follow that routine, follow that habit, and that is craving. Third, response. Once your brain gets triggered, you get craving, and third is your response, you doing that habit. Fourth is after doing that habit, you get a reward. So you have 4 stages: trigger, craving, response, and reward. Let's see an example. For a smoker, the trigger is him smelling or seeing the cigarette. That's a trigger. That's the cue. After the smoker's brain gets triggered, he starts to crave nicotine. That's the second stage. He then grabs the cigarette and smokes it. That's the response. Third stage. And after smoking the cigarette, he gets dopamine. He gets nicotine. That's the reward. So we have 4 stages of habit formation. I hope you have understood all the 4 stages of habit formation. If you didn't, just go back in the video and see this part again. We have learned what are habits. We have learned how habits work, how habits form, what are the 4 stages of habits. We all know that. Now it's time to create good habits with the help of the knowledge we have gained so far. So in this book, the 4 steps are given by 4 laws. So for every stage of habit formation, we have to use it for our advantage and create our good habits. So the first law is trigger, which is cue. We have to create habits in a way that it gets triggered easily to us. That is first law. Make it obvious. This second stage of habit formation is craving. You have to make your good habits in a way that your habits are attractive. You have to make it attractive so that you crave to do that healthy habit. The third stage is response. You have to create your habit easy. You have to make it easy so that you can easily do that habit and your response is done easily. That's the third stage. And fourth stage is reward. You have to make your habit satisfying so that you crave to do that habit again and again. So 4 steps of creating good habits are: first, make it obvious. Make your habit obvious so that the habit gets triggered easily. The second law is make it attractive. You have to make your habit attractive so that you crave for it. Third law is make it easy so that your response gets easy. You easily can do the healthy habit. The fourth law is make it satisfying so that you get a reward at the end. So far we have learned what are habits, how habits are formed, the 4 stages of habit formation, and at last we have learned the 4 laws to create good habits in life. In upcoming videos, I will be explaining every law in detail. I will give you step-by-step procedure to do. Everyone gives the knowledge, but no one tells you how to do it. I will tell you how to do it. For that, you have to subscribe to this channel and wait for the upcoming videos. If you have learned something from this video, just like it. Subscribe to this channel because I do book reviews, I upload self-improvement content, I help young men to reach their potential. Now I am also making videos on what what I have gained from the different books I have read so far. I am making series on atomic habits. I will give you step-by-step procedure so that you don't have to read it for yourself. Never give up, and I'll see you guys in the next video.